hips are nice and low below it, okay? That's exactly what we want, okay? Because he's really little in there yet. Hi, buddy. Okay, so you can either do the chest clip first and then the crotch buckle, or the crotch buckle first and it doesn't matter which way. You just have to get all the pieces connected, okay? So we'll get his little hands out of there in a minute here. Okay, so now we're gonna take his little hands out and we're gonna make sure that he's kind of situated in there nicely. And then what we want to do first is get all of this extra slack out of his hips. So we're going to pull up on the straps as we gently push this into him, because now we're getting nice and tight at the hips. Now we have extra slack at the top. That's where we're going to want to... Can we keep your hands out of there, bud? Get your hands out of there. I know it. It's hard, isn't it? And now this is your tightening piece. Okay, so we're going to pull on that. See how it tightens that?
Okay.
Okay, so it pulls nicely. So again, make sure it's tight at the hips and then tighten that up really nice and tight. Okay? What we want it tight enough so that if here, we're going to move his head over just a little bit and I'll show you. We don't want to be able to pinch any extra slack at the shoulder, okay? So, again, it wraps nicely below. That's going to physically hold him down into the seat. So make sure you can't pinch any extra slack. He's doing great in there. Look at him. He's all happy. So, we have it tight at the hips, tight at the shoulders, and then the last thing we want to do is this piece right here needs to be level with his armpit. So if you were to put your finger on the top, slide your finger over, you want to be able to poke right into his armpit. Okay, so that's right on his hard sternum bone. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
We don't want it too low because it presses into that soft belly tissue and that can cause injuries. Okay, so super important. It's right on that hard sternum bone. Okay, kind of nipple line works too, so kind of just right at that level. Yeah, he looks great. Did you guys bring any extra receiving blankets, like the thin swaddle blankets? Do you have any of those? If not, we can use one from the hospital in a minute.
Or we can use that one though.
This?
Yeah, we can use that just temporarily too, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Or you want to use that one?
We can use that one too. So either way, when you guys go home, because they don't want you to take a ton of these from the hospital too much, you know, but what you're going to do, and you can do this with that one, is you're just going to kind of roll it, okay? So in half and then roll it. And what we can do is we can actually place this right alongside of that. See how that kind of makes it so that pushes things in? We can do it on the other side too, so that it kind of cradles his body. See how it eliminates some of that extra space? It fills it in a little bit nicer, which will make it so he's not so floppy. Okay? And the side to side movement is okay. I know it makes us feel bad that they're kind of flopping side to side, but that side to side movement's okay. We just kind of pull that up alongside. It's that forward movement of the head like this that we want to avoid, okay? Because then we worry about obstructing his airway. So that's why it's important that we get this set correct in the vehicle with that base level at a 45-degree recline, okay? Because that's going to keep his head and neck back so that we don't worry about one of these kind of falling forward. So side to side's okay. If you feel like you want to put the blankets in there, feel free. If you have more of the thin ones at home, the thin ones work best. So if you have some more at home, you can at least get home with the one, just kind of one up alongside of him.
Do we have to also put it in here?
You don't have to, but you can if you want to. Yeah, you could put one on each side. Just one on that side, one on the one side, or just do one, just like we have it now. It's totally your preference. So whatever you feel like. You can place a blanket over top of him and kind of tuck it in down alongside, and he's good to go. Okay.
So it's done?
It's done. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.